Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Amy's Artistic Galore, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a creepy storytime encounter while attempting to do some lazy art mac and cheese. So let's get into it. Oh, this encounter, well, it wasn't entirely an encounter, but it was just a very an odd feeling. It's not something that I would think you should normally feel. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, or feel free to have your own opinion. I'd like to hear it. I was still doing photography at this time, and it was probably in 2023. It was late at night, around probably 9, and I'm minding my own business. One of my neighbors comes up and talks to me. I don't know him. We're chatting about some of our interests, hobbies, and where we're from, which is normal conversation, right? Nothing odd, nothing creepy. The store's closing up, which, to give you some context, I'm right next to a store on the sidewalk. And I was trying to take some pictures of a moon a couple minutes before this guy started talking to me. But you know, like, I give up for a while because the guy just keeps on talking to me and then I'm talking to him, so what's the harm? Like, literally no harm in talking to another person. A few minutes later, we're done talking and getting to know each other, and it wasn't anything romantic wise, or like, it was just casual conversation. The one that I've talked about in my previous videos, I've never said his name or given out any personal information, which I still intend not to. But this guy, the entire time I was talking to this neighbor of mine that I barely know, and again, it was just a casual conversation, it felt for the first time like I had a possessive boyfriend, which that didn't make sense because we're not in a relationship, and that's not something I don't think you would typically feel towards another individual. But the stare that I got was very intense, and a lot of times the stares are intense, but this stare, it seemed almost like he was jealous of that I was talking, whether it was to another person or just a guy. And if you have your own comment, your own opinion, feel free to comment down below. I'd like to know your opinion on like what kind of encounter this was, or how creepy was it, because just for me personally, I don't think anyone should feel the need to think that they're in this possessive relationship, or they feel like they have a possessive partner even though they don't, you know, and like whatever gender it is. Because if someone gets that feeling, that indication that they're like just that jealous for whatever reason, then like obviously that's a red flag. I didn't feel necessarily threatened during the time that I was talking to this other guy, and I don't know how this person felt, but it just didn't feel normal to feel like that I have a possessive boyfriend, and it still feels like that at times, even though I barely know the guy. Does that make sense? Is that a spoon? That is okay. That is not a spoon. We need to redo that. Okay, and yay! I did one. I don't think it was one of my most creepy encounters that I've had, but I do think in that moment that night, I realized that something was wrong, and I wasn't in the wrong, obviously. But for whatever reason, this person feels, whether it's envy or jealous, sure. And I doubt this guy watches my YouTube channel. I doubt he even knows about it, because for one, I haven't told him, and I haven't told a lot of people in my hometown. Otherwise, I would think I'd have to probably tell a lot of people, then it would go around of, oh yeah, she's a YouTuber. Kind of looks like mac and cheese, right? Or maybe I'm just being delusional. And you can, this looks very, very cheesy. I like it. Do you like mac and cheese? That is all for now. I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy this creepy storytime video. Bye!